Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Dear students of 11th class, subject botany, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Dear students, we have started an important question in our previous lecture. The name of the question was lichens, which is included in your syllabus, and so far we have defined what are these lichens, and then we have started the general characteristic features of the lichens. And in our previous lecture, the first general character of these lichens was the occurrence, which we have discussed, and then the structure, which we have also discussed. And from the structure arises two types of structures of lichens. One is the external form, or we can say in other words morphology, and then is the internal structure of lichens. So today our topic is general characters of lichens, which we have started in our previous lecture, and that will be continued here today also. And from the general characters we will take the structure and its external form, and we will see what is the shape of the lichens externally, or what is the morphology of lichens. So dear students, regarding the external form of lichens, on the basis of this external form, lichens are of the following three types. So regarding the morphology of lichens, these have the three structures, these three forms, three types. The first type of the lichen is crustose lichens. Crustose. The lichens forming crusts closely pressed to the substratum are called crustose lichens. So what are these crustose lichens? These lichens form the crusts. As you know, the crust, core and mantle, and this is the upper surface of the lichen, and it forms the upper surface and is closely related to the substrate. Substrate means from the substance from which the lichen grows. So it is closely related to the crusts of the substrate and is hence called the crustose lichens. Their thalli is inconspicuous and flat. Their thallus, that means the plant body of the lichen, crustose lichen, plant body of the crustose lichen is flat and without lobes. It has no lobes at all. Example of this crustose lichen can be Rhizocarpon, Graphis, and Citrigula. These are the different types of these examples of crustose lichens. Then the second type of lichens is the foliose lichens. Foliose, F-O-L-I-O-S-E, foliose lichens. These foliose lichens are leaf-like. They have the shape like a leaf. These are leaf-like with well-branched and lobed thalli. It means these lichens, foliose lichens, are leaf-like and have a well-branched and lobed plant body. They remain attached to the substratum, the substance from which this type of lichens or these type of lichens, that is foliose lichens, arise. They remain attached to the substratum with the help of thin rhizoid-like structures. These are the root-like structures, and here are called these rhizoid-like structures called the rhizines. So this foliose lichens is the second type of lichens. They are leaf-like with well-branched lobed thalli. They remain attached to the substratum with the help of thin rhizoid-like structures called the rhizines. Example can be Parmelia, it is the foliose lichen, and Colina and Colina, Colima, Colima, Collema, Colima. Now the third type of lichens is the fructicose, Fructicose, fructicose lichens. These fructicose lichens are well developed, branched, erect, or pendulous. Pendulous means alavatium asan. So these lichens have well developed, branched, erect, या सो खड़ा और pendulous ना दाश अलवू thalus यानी कि plant body of the lichens of these foliose lichens is well developed, branched, erect or pendulous, which gives them a shrub-like appearance. So they appears as shrubs. They remain attached to the substratum. These fructicose lichens remain attached to the substratum by a basal mucilaginous disc. Example of this type of lichens are the Alectoria, Alectoria usnea, Usnea usnea, and Caledonia, Caledonia. So this was the external morphology of lichens, and it was our today's topic. I hope that you have now learned something about these lichens, and this was the general character of lichens, external morphology. And now in our next lecture we will see the internal structure of these lichens. Till date, stay home, stay safe. Thank you very much.